What's up, Av Geeks? Husky Aviation signing on, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 things I wish I knew when I started playing PTFS. Landings are way harder than they appear.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair.
I sincerely apologize to all headphone users for the following clip. Anyways, landings are really sucky when you first start because you don't know how to approach. It's a muddy territory. When I first started, I would just come in at 430 something knots in a 737 and just run it into the ground until it stalled, and I'd jump out and get back in. It's really not a strong suit for me even today. You do not know how much I recommend using infinite fuel. Yes, it's less realistic, but it's frickin' Roblox. You can just do more things with this and have more fun. I mean, this is what the game is about. It's just super annoying. I guess if you want realistic operations, go ahead, but for beginners, just turn it on. It's simple. Just watch this. This is another really important part of the game because there's just secrets all over the place and you don't even realize it. In the early days when I started playing, I'd take an airliner or the F-15 and fly around and do whatever, and just annoy people. And what I recommend to boost your flight skills is take an extra 300 and fly around Greater Rockford and other islands and see what you can find. Until recently, I didn't know all about the cool detailed stuff and the different islands and secret achievements. There's a secret John Cena thing in Orenji. That's wild. So yeah, it's even more fun when you do it with a friend. I did it with my friend Lava Hopper the other week or so, and it was just really fun to just mess around with friends. I cannot recommend this a lot. This is great. I actually did this about 2-ish years ago, maybe closer to 1.5, but by joining the group, it gives you more planes like the Concorde, the P-38, and the F-4 Phantom. I probably missed some, but these are really cool, and I just really like these. It's just amazing flying in a Pepsi Concorde. You will never feel true anger until a kid born in 2018 playing on his mom's Kindle declares an emergency when you're playing as ATC. You're making an emergency landing in a game with no destruction physics and no engine failures, and you're just taking up valuable chat spaces when ATC is trying to direct all of the aircraft. We're trying to ignore you. We're gonna ignore you unless the server's dead, because we're bored by that point. It's kind of crazy how many people get bored of this game. It took me 200 hours to realize what flaps are for, how to land without doing an overrun. This game appears simple, but it really has layers, like an onion. This is a really important skill. There's tons of videos on it. The amount of times I've seen a person on my server who doesn't know how to communicate but still tries to is absolutely insane. They'll say, for example, "Oh yeah, can I land?" Well, I don't know who you are, I don't know your number, I don't know what plane, what direction, who are you? But yeah, learn to communicate. I'll put a link in the description to someone, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one's also really important, and this helped me a lot when learning how to communicate with ATC and knowing which runway to go to. There's FAA level diagrams of runways and charts, and like terminals, and not terminals, but you know what I mean. It's just tells you where to go. There's a ton of them, and it's just, even if you know where everything is, I highly recommend you take a look. If you already haven't, it's just very impressive. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Number 9. There's a freaking training center. I didn't know this until like last September. I was just messing around and I saw it. How did I not see this? I would have killed for this. I would have killed to know this. Because I literally just looked at the controls and made stuff up, and then I got to this point, which is it's pretty shocking that I got to this point. But anyways, let's go to the last one. This is the final thing. Don't spend Robux on all of the game passes other than the ATC Game Pass, the AN225, the SR71, and the Airbus A380. Just maybe the F35 and F16. I wasted money on the C-130, and I barely use it. Don't buy the blimps or hot air balloons and Coast Guard either. It's just a waste. I mean, if we're gonna have some Karen in the comment being like, "Oh, but Coast Guard fun," it's useless. Even if you can't really save people unless you have an insane level of patience. Anyways, boys, if you've made it to this part, thank you for watching. This is Husky Aviation signing off. Have a good flight.